Well, President Trump is going on offense over his tariff policies and now urging ranchers to lower beef prices. In a post on Truth Social, the president touted a 50% tariff on Brazilian cattle, saying it's the reason American ranchers are, quote, doing well for the first time in decades. Mr. Trump also wants beef prices to come down, saying Americans are paying too much. But some in his own party are even warning his plans could backfire. The comments come as Republican senators, including Nebraska's Deb Fischer, push back on his proposal to import beef from Argentina, saying it could hurt U.S. producers. Well, joining us now is Restaurateurs feeling the brunt of rising costs. We've got Munther Massarweh. He's the owner of the Boardroom in the Speakeasy in California's Bay Area, and Patrick Odenthal. He's the general manager of Finnegan's Marin Restaurant and Bar. Good morning to both of you. Great to see you today.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, Munther, I met you several years ago at one of your other restaurants in the San Francisco Bay Area. You run these steak-focused restaurants. How much have rising beef costs forced you to change your menu?
Well, quite a bit, actually. We've had to make adjustments every year, especially around the holidays, and beef prices just continue to rise. And just from talking to meat producers, our vendors, some of the ranchers, they said that cattle is the smallest herds we've seen in 70 years. And then with all the increase in fuel and labor costs, production costs have gone up, and they pass that right on to the consumer. So by the time it gets to us, we definitely have to increase our prices.
Yeah, that pest, that screwworm, isn't helping things. You say increasing your prices. What else are you doing? Is it just the steak going up, or other menu items having to go up as well? Portion size is shrinking. What are you doing to get creative?
Well, what we're trying to do is maybe trying to use other cuts of meat, chicken and pork, but, we're very beef-centric, and the demand for beef has not gone down in the United States. As a matter of fact, it's probably gone up, and we're seeing the demand is still there, but, the prices keep on going up, and it's very concerning when you primarily serve beef.
All right, and Patrick, I want to get you in here too. You run this small town restaurant there in Marin. It's a really quaint, lovely part of the world. How hard have these rising food costs hit your menu and your customers?
Yeah, I think it's a constant challenge. It's the beef, it's other cost of goods in the restaurant space right now that are a real challenge to keep things affordable for our customers. And as you say, a small town where families are gathering to grab a nice bite for dinner. It's hard to say, you've got a $42 plate for dinner. You've got a $50 steak on the table. It can be a real challenge, even in a healthy economic environment. Marin County is one of the top income per capita in California. So even in that space, it's a challenge. So
yeah, look, it's pricey to live there, but you can't have $75 steaks. I wouldn't imagine. Like, maybe you might be able to put menu prices like that if you were in Vegas or something and people are expecting to do that, but not at your neighborhood restaurant that you want to go to regularly. And as restaurant owners, you want to have these repeat customers as well. Munther, I know you have a lot of connections in the wine industry as well. How are they faring, and winemakers in California?
Well, I think they're seeing some challenges too with some of the tariffs that have been going on. So I think the wine industry is also feeling it. But definitely in the restaurant business, I've talked to many restaurant owners, and they're facing the same problems. Where we're up over 30% on food in general, steak specific. So it's very concerning.
Yeah, and in that part of the world as well, the illegal immigration crackdown. Patrick, has that been impacting restaurant owners that you've been talking to as far as trying to get help for being in a service industry?
That's interesting. Yeah, I haven't had any conversations like that recently, but it's still, the labor force is a challenge kind of always right now in restaurants. It's that people have opportunities with maybe it's Amazon or maybe it's a DoorDash. So getting them to join you in your vision to execute is a little hard. But yeah, related to the immigration piece, it's not. Haven't had any.
Yeah, well, I've got friends who live there, and they love both of your restaurants. We appreciate you waking up super early for us to chat today. Thank you so much for being here. Munther Massarweh and Patrick Odenthal, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.